You dare laugh at me? Her voice was smooth, yet sharp as a blade. The boy's mother dropped to her knee instantly, clutching him. Please, great one, she begged. He is just a child. He meant no harm. The sun hung low over Osogbo, bathing the land in gold as the evening breeze swept through the ancient town. The Osun River glittered, its gentle ripples whispering secrets only the goddess could hear. In the bustling marketplace, the air was thick with the scent of smoked fish, fresh palm wine, and roasted yam. Traders shouted their prices, women balanced heavy baskets on their head, and children danced between stalls, giggling. But then, silence. The lively hum of the market died in an instant, as if the town itself had stopped breathing. She was coming. A hunched figure appeared at the far end of the market, walking with slow, deliberate step. Her hair was a tangled mass of feet, her wrapper torn and stained with mud. The flies that hovered around her never left her side, as if they were her messengers. Her eyes, dark, sunken and gleaming with quiet malice, searched for a victim. The people of Osogbo knew better than to look at her. She was Olóró, the one whose name alone could freeze the bravest warrior in their track, the one who could turn a man into a goat or anything with a mere whisper. Everyone bowed their head, avoiding her gaze, but fate had already chosen her next prey. Hmm, a little boy. He stood by his mother's stile, watching her with wide, innocent eyes. The way the flies danced around her, the way her wrapper dragged along the ground, he couldn't help it. He giggled. Hmm, what a pity. It was a small sound, barely louder than the whisper of the wind, but in the silence of the market, it rang like a thunderclap. Olóró stopped. She turned her head, her cracked lips stretching into a slow, terrible smile. You dare laugh at me? Her voice was smooth, yet sharp as a blade. The boy's mother dropped to her knee instantly, clutching him. Please, great one, she begged. He is just a child. He meant no harm. But Olóró did not care for play. She raised her hand, and the air grew heavy. A strong wind growled through the marketplace, knocking over baskets and sending dust swirling into the sky. The boy let out a cry. Then suddenly he was silent. Where he stood, a small tortoise now stood there, trembling, its tiny eyes filled with confusion and fear. The market gasped. Women covered their mouths. The mother let out a shout, falling onto the ground, shaking in horror. Olóró laughed, a deep echoing laugh that sent a chill down every spine. She changed back to her normal self, turned and continued walking. She did not need to say anything. Her message was clear. She was untouchable. High above the marketplace, in the grand palace of Osogbo, King Adeyemi stood on his balcony, his finger coiled into fate. He had watched everything. The tortoise, the woman's scream, the fear in his people's eyes. Rage burned in his heart, but it was nothing compared to his shame. Once he had been a powerful ruler, a warrior, but now even he, the Oba of Osogbo, was nothing more than a prisoner in his own land. And it was his fault. Years ago, when his wicked stepbrother had tried to steal the throne, he had been desperate. The chief had been divided. The past priest had warned of dark omen, and his enemy had gathered like vulture. Then Olóró had come to him. She had offered him her help, a secret ritual, an ancient power he had accepted, and she had done what no one else could. She had crushed his enemy in a single night. But in doing so, he had given her power over him. Now she walked the land as if she were the true ruler. No more. This must stop, said King Adeyemi. That night, King Adeyemi stood before the sacred Osun River. He wore a flowing agbada of deep blue, his golden crown gleaming under the moonlight. His heart pounded as he fell to his knee. He raised his arms to the sky. Osun, mother of the river, goddess of justice and purity, hear me. The river surface ripples. A golden mist rose from the water, swirling round him. Then a voice, soft yet powerful, whispered into his ears. Gather the Olorishas, call upon the spirit of the land. The battle is near. A spark of hope lit in his chest. He knew what he had to do. The fight against Olóró had begun. Across the kingdom, the most powerful traditionalists were summoned. Baba Ogbon, an elder priest who could control the wind with his staff. Iya Efun, a priestess of purity whose white chalk could erase curse. Awo Ori, a diviner who could see the past and present and future in a bowl of water. Ogunseye, a warrior trained in ancient charm, whose weapon could cut through the spirits. For 7 days and 7 nights, they prepared rituals, performed sacrifice under the sacred Iroko tree. The air were filled with scents of burning incense and the chants of warrior ready for battle. And on the night of Osogbo festival, when the river goddess was strongest, they marched towards Olóró's domain. It was time to end her reign. Please don't forget to support me. Comment, like, subscribe, and please do share my videos. And as you do this, may you all be blessed. Thank you. The final battle was unlike anything Osogbo had ever seen. Olóró unleashed her rage. The river flowed backward, swallowing the land. The sky turned red, and the dark spirit danced in the shadow. The wind screamed, carrying curses with every whisper. But the Olorishas stood their ground. Baba Agbon raised his staff, calling forth a mighty wind that scattered Olóró's shadow. Iya Efun struck the earth, a white shock erasing her darkest curses. Ogunseye charged forward, his blade shining with divine energy. And then the river itself began to glow. From its depth, a figure rose like liquid gold. Osun, the goddess of the river. Her voice shook the earth. Olóró, your time is over. With a single gesture, Olóró's power shattered. She screamed as the water pulled her in, dragging her away, never to return. The battle was won. Osogbo was free. The sun rose over Osogbo, casting golden light over the land. The people danced, their voices lifted in joy. And the king, he stood before the river, whispering his gratitude, for he had learned a truth that would never be forgotten. Evil is not in belief, it is in choice. And the people of Osogbo are choosing good. Thank you for stopping by. And please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and turn on the notification button. And also please share my videos. And to my returning subscribers, I am super grateful. Thank you so much. I love you all.